Today we are switching it up again. I'm trying to find my stride here with these lives. And I thought it was a lot of pressure to try to come up with 2 basic classes throughout the week, because I also host my masterclass today, which you should sign up for, link in my bio. But the second thing is that trying to come up with something to talk about on my walk, which usually isn't a problem, but my workout schedule has changed now. So I would rather just interact with you guys in the form of a Q&A. Oh my God, how genius, right? How original. But I figured this was like a way, if you guys had questions, to actually get them answered. Because I feel like I've done so much research over the course of my life on manifestation. I've been a conscious manifester since the 1st grade, as you guys know. And I figured I was just going to be asking you guys to ask me questions because I can answer them for you. But until then, I've come up with a list of my own questions that I'm going to answer for you guys. And I think they're pretty basic questions, but I think they might actually spark some really good conversation. So let's start by pulling up the questions, which I'm having trouble doing because I'm trying to do it on my other phone while I'm holding this phone. Ugh, crikey. Well, of course, my other phone doesn't have service, so why would it pull up the questions? But I remember them anyways. 1, what is, in basic terms, manifestation? Manifestation is the art of getting out of your own way to get the things that you want. There is a whole process that goes behind it, and I've always said this, manifestation is easy. Becoming a conscious manifester is one of the hardest works you will ever do in this lifetime. But that's basically what manifestation is. People often confuse it with magic, that it's like abracadabra, I have $1 million, and it can feel like that. Manifestation can feel like magic because of the forces at play. However, the forces are always at play. The forces of the universe are always working. And it's your job to get out of your way to be able to accept, to receive, even to see the gifts that are happening in your life, even to see what is out there happening for you. You have to get out of your own way, which is like the whole work, the mirror work, the inner work. So the second piece, the second question, if I remember correctly, is why does everything stem from identity work? And this is really important. Identity work is basically at the heart of manifestation, because through your identity flows your actions that are going to get you the things that you want. If you're somebody who is loyal, then you're going to do the actions of somebody who is faithful. Then you are going to have a happy, loyal relationship, right? So everything stems from who you are, who you be. Be, do, have. That's the framework. So another question that was there was, what is the framework of be, do, have? So be, do, have is a framework that you can find basically in any religious text, not even religious text, any spiritual text. You'll find that every great sage has talked in terms of be, do, have. Who are you at your core? that's going to drive your actions, that is going to dictate what you have. And it's not a new age thing. It's not a religious thing. It is just a law of the universe. It is just a law of life. And when you come to terms with it, there are actual laws that govern what your life can look like. When you come to terms with the fact that you can actually affect life with who you are, life starts to get fun. Life starts to get interesting. And it's not because, all of a sudden your life goes from, living in poverty to all of a sudden being a multi-billionaire. It's about how you can affect change in what you believe. And incrementally, things start to shift. The people around you start to shift. The people who come into your life starts to shift. Your seeing starts to shift. So you move to another place. You shift to a new reality, a new destiny. And people often think, well, why is it that hold on, about to cross this road like a chicken. So people often think, what is it that manifestation can do for me? Well, it's not what manifestation can do for you. It's what is it that you can do through manifesting? What can you do through manifestation? You can do anything. You can be anybody. You can have anything. Hello, good morning, Cazador. Actually, people are coming in and out. And I put up the replay on my page so that people can rewatch this and learn. So I will keep talking. And so, is manifestation just affirmations? Is it just thinking positive? Well, two things. One, manifestation is not just affirmations. Affirmations are a tool used in manifestation. And yes, I am in the US. Manifestation uses affirmations as a tool, but you got to do them the right way. Manifestations are often used in context of, well, if you're feeling bad, start using manifestations to pull yourself out of that funk, to pull yourself out of feeling bad. And that's not how it is. Because your subconscious, if you're in a bad mood and you're thinking, oh, today's a good day, today's a good day, today's a good day, that's not going to pull you out of the bad mood, because you're going to have all the evidence that shows you, actually, today's a pretty bad day. Actually, today is a day where you're, you got a flat tire, you got fired, they stole your dog, like every good country music, right? So, yes, going to the gym every day. And so affirmations have to come from a place of where you're already feeling good. They're not there to cover up what is reality. They're there to enhance the feeling of good. And the second part to that is manifestation just thinking positive thoughts? Well, in essence, yes. But manifestation is a process of how to get to those good feelings. Manifestation is a process of how do you get to feel good so that you can use a tool of affirmations. So it's not just, oh, I'm going to think positive, everything is great. Because you know what? Even right now, my life is fantastic. It's amazing. However, I could look at parts of my life and say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, this person's bothering me. I could do that, but I don't. That is why my life is so great, because I choose to focus on the things that feel really good, that look really good, and be grateful for them. Like, I woke up this morning, 70,000 people in this world decided that they were going to leave this world. 70,000 people did not wake up today. I was not one of those people. I got to wake up today and I got to breathe. I got to have breakfast. I got to be in a warm bed. How much of that already am I winning at? I'm walking to the gym right now. How many people in this world don't get to do that? How many people don't get the privilege of getting to be able to live a life by their design? I am very, very, very happy. Sure, there are things of my life that one would look at and think, man, your life is a disaster. But it's really not. So that's really the heart of manifestation, is the art of getting out of your own way. Because me thinking about how life is so terrible, that's me getting in my way and blocking my blessings. That's me choosing to see the negative through the negative lens. But I get to choose to see the flowers. I get to choose to see the sunrise. Oh, so cute. Get to see the doggies. I get to see the good. Hey, Stellant. And I don't know about you, but I want to live my life looking at the beautiful. I want to spend my life seeing the good in people. I want to learn more. I want to figure stuff out. I want to overcome challenges. I want to come from a place of love when I talk to people, when I share with people. Because spending your time focusing on that negative energy, on what's wrong, what could be better, spending your time looking at that is a waste of energy. I didn't come to this planet. Hi, Kinley. I9X. I didn't come to this planet to look at the bad stuff. I didn't come to look at all the things that could be better. I came to this planet to enjoy myself, to enjoy hurtling through space and time on this big old rock and see what can I create, what can I do, what benefit can I be to other people. That's the ultimate goal. It's never about all the negative stuff, because one day I'm gonna wind up there. One day I'm gonna wind up with these people. That's just a fact. You only get one chance at this soul before, and maybe you don't believe in this, but I do. But in this soul, you get one chance. Then you gotta go to another soul and another life and learn other lessons. So what do you choose? I know I said I wasn't gonna do a rant. This is gonna be a Q&A, but this is where we've gotten. This is what we're doing. Looking at life through the lens of being what you were put here to do, is to experience. Hi, Duck Lord. S9L. It's like, who do you want to be? And be that. Stop making excuses for why you can't get ahead. Stop making excuses for why things aren't perfect. Stop making excuses for why things are so hard. Yeah, they're hard. Yeah, things are challenging. Yeah, you might be at a deficit. But stop being at the mad at the world for being the world. You will be a babysitter? Is that what you're saying, Duck Lord? That's amazing. You should be. I mean, maybe you're sitting baby ducks. That would be awesome. You can be Lord of the Ducks in real life, Duck Lord. But I choose to witness that. The beauty of this world is infinite. The beauty of what your body can do is infinite. And I think that's my message for today. Today, tomorrow, this weekend, next week, next month, next year, forever. Look at the beautiful. Look at what has been put in front of you and appreciate even just the small things. I'm not even saying change your mind 100% today. I'm saying all you gotta do is change it by 1%. All I'm saying is you just have to change your brain by 1%. Start to notice the good things. Start to look at the good things. And by design, the world is going to fight and rally to try to get you to start looking at the bad things again. But you got to fight that. Your life is designed to keep you comfortably in your pain. Your life is designed to keep you comfortable in your misery, and your discomfort becomes the new comfortable. So be willing to start looking at the good, but know that your life is going to get harder because you're looking at the beautiful. It's such I don't know if the word is paradox or if it's, like jumbo shrimp when you're thinking how, an oxymoron. That's the word I'm looking for. So I don't know if this is a paradox or an oxymoron or what it is. But when you are destined, like when you have determined that I'm going to have a good life, I'm determined to look at the good, all of a sudden, your life starts to get harder. And that's by design. That's how you've designed your life. For crises, for failure, for discontent, anger, hatred, frustration. So when you're sitting there thinking, oh, I want a better life, oh, everything is gonna be better, all of a sudden, all those systems that you have subconsciously put in place to make you feel bad and uncomfortable, they start rearing their ugly head. And they try to keep you exactly where you are. So you have to break free from that by continuously saying, you know what, it's getting worse, but I know it's gonna get better. I know it's gonna change. I know that there are beautiful things in life. and be willing to go through the uncomfortable. Be willing to go through the process of feeling that pressure of expansion, of feeling that pressure of everything falling apart for the greater good. And you get to experience a new destiny when you're willing to do that, when you're willing to say, screw it, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I'm willing to feel whatever it feels in order to shift my life, because the pain of staying where I am now is too much. That the pain of changing feels like nothing. So yeah, that's my Q&A for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I hope everybody starts to look at the beautiful today. I hope everybody decides, I'm getting out of this destiny and onto my real one today. But we'll get there. So remember, guys, I have my 21-day experience where it's a self-paced, self-guided 21-day email chain. However, you do interact with me. You do get me to give you feedback throughout the entire 21 days. You've got 3 extra masterclasses that I do not post on my YouTube that are based on the be, do, have principle. Get yourself to a place where you're actually shifting your destiny consciously, rather than waiting for life to hand you the golden ticket. Create the golden ticket and punch it yourself. All right, love you guys.